Do not panic. There's some truth to the old adage that dogs and other animals can sense fear. If you become agitated and run or scream, you may make the dog feel more confident in his attack, or, worse, you may appear threatening to the dog. Neither of these is a good situation to be in. Make yourself rigid and motionless. When a dog approaches, stand completely still with your hands at your sides, like a tree, and avert your eyes. In many cases, the dog will lose interest and walk away if you ignore him. Do not wave your arms around or kick with your legs. The dog may perceive these actions as threatening. Don't make eye contact, since that could also cause the dog to lunge. Stand sideways to the dog and keep him in your peripheral vision instead of facing him and making eye contact. This will signal to the dog that you are not a threat. Do not try to run away. Running away can awaken the dog's prey instinct to chase and catch animals. He may pursue you vigorously, even if his initial intent was just playful. Additionally, you won't be able to outrun most dogs if you're on foot. Even if you are on a bicycle, many dogs will be able to catch up to you. Distract the dog with another object. If the dog continues to threaten you, offer him something to chew on, such as your backpack or water bottle. Anything but your arm or leg. This may distract him enough to give you time to escape. You may want to carry treats or toys when traveling in areas known to be home to dangerous dogs. If approached by an angry dog, throw your treats or toy away from you. The dog may go after these instead of you. Face the dog and command, "Back away." If the dog continues to behave aggressively and ignoring or pacifying him is no longer working, face him and sternly command him to leave. 1. Use of strong, deep, and confident commanding voice. To continue to avoid making eye contact. 3. The dog may become discouraged or intimidated and leave. Fight back against an attacking dog. If the dog starts biting you, you've got to defend yourself. Hit or kick the dog in the throat, nose, and the back of the head. This will stun the dog and give you time to get away. It's okay to raise your voice at this point. Yell for help as you're fighting back. Hopefully others will hear and come to your aid. However, avoid screaming as this may lead the dog to strengthen his attack. Fight as though your life depends on it, because it does. Dog attacks can be fatal. While you certainly don't want to hurt the dog unnecessarily, you should use force as necessary if you are being seriously attacked. Use your weight to your advantage. Bring your entire body weight to bear on the animal, specifically pushing down with the hard points of your knees or elbows. Dogs are vicious biters but cannot wrestle, so try to get an advantageous position and break their bones fairly quickly. Get on top of the animal and concentrate force on areas such as the throat or ribs, while minding to keep your face out of biting range. If you are looking for a more humane solution and can manage it, straddle the back of the dog with your partial body weight and apply forward pressure to the back of the neck to immobilize the dog until help comes. Protect your face, chest, and throat. If you fall to the ground during the attack, not only is it more difficult to fight off the angry dog, but vital areas on your torso, head, and neck become more vulnerable to attack. These are the most important spots on your body to protect because bites in these places will inflict the most damage and will have the greatest chance of killing you. Protect your VI by rolling onto your stomach, tucking your knees in, and bringing your hands, balled in fists, up to your ears. Leave the area slowly and carefully. Once the dog loses interest in you, leave the scene of the attack slowly by backing away without sudden movements. Staying calm and stationary can be a real test of your nerves in such a stressful situation, but it's the best thing to do as long as the dog isn't actually biting you. Call the authorities. It's important to determine whether an attacking dog has rabies or a history of aggression. Call the authorities immediately after a dog attack so that the dog can be prevented from harming anyone else and be tested for diseases. If the dog that attacked you was a stray, he may attack others too. Removing him from the area is the best way to ensure the safety of yourself and others. For dogs with owners nearby, how you handle this situation after the attack has been diffused is up to you. If you've been hurt, you may want to take legal action. Many states have laws holding owners responsible for the actions of their dogs. Look for warning signs. Most dogs are not aggressive, but, rather, just curious or defending what they perceive as their territory. Thus, to avoid unnecessary conflict, it is important to be able to tell if a dog is just playing or is being truly aggressive. While some breeds have been singled out as being particularly vicious, any mid-size and large dog breed can be dangerous, so do not ignore warning signs because you think a certain breed is harmless or friendly. Watch for common signs of aggression and non-aggression. Avoid aggravating a dog. Most dog attacks are the result of insufficient containment of the dog, poor training, or taunting. Unfortunately, the world will never be rid of bad owners, so it is wise to be prepared. Common sense should tell you not to aggravate any kind of animal. Never irritate a dog who's eating or caring for her pups. Dogs are extra protective during these times. Avoid smiling at the dog. You may think you are putting on a friendly face with a big toothy smile, but an aggressive dog sees you baring your teeth for a fight